Hello students, lesson 5, the magic pot. In this video I will explain to you this lesson. Let's start. This story is taken from our old book that is called Sarit Sagar. It is written here, our country. Subhadatta receives a very precious gift from the Yakshas. Subhadatta is the name of the one man. He receives a very precious, very important and valuable gift from the Yakshas. Who were Yakshas? In our mythology, heavenly beings who guard the riches of God, who guard the God or its property. They are called Yakshas. But what will happen to his good fortune? Fortune here means the future or good future, that is called Kismat, his good future. When he cannot control his pride, what will happen to his future when he was unable to control his pride? This tale is adapted from the Katha Sarit Sagar. This tale is coming from the Katha Sarit Sagar. What is the meaning of this word in English? Ocean of the streams of story. There is an ocean of the stories in this book. A famous 11th century collection of Indian legends. This story book have a collection of Indian legends of 11th century, fairy tales and folk tales by Somdatta. The writer of this book is Somdatta. Now we start our lesson. In Patliputra, there lived a poor woodcutter called Subhadatta. There was one woodcutter, Lakadhara, and he was very poor and he lived in Patliputra. One day, when Subhadatta was cutting wood in the forest, he saw four yakshas. He saw four yakshas, god persons, god guards, dressed in the beautiful silk clothes and shining jewelries. They were wearing the shining jewelries as well as silk clothes. And he thought, if they angry with me, they will curse. He thought if they were angry with me, he will curse. What is the meaning of curse? The word is they will punish me or hurt me. He thought of it. Subhadatta thought, his legs trembling with fear, and while he was thinking about these things and he was feeling afraid and his legs were trembling out of fear. However, these yakshas were kind people, but his thought was not right, his thinking was not right. Those yakshas were good persons, they were kind persons. Who are you? They asked Subhadatta. He asked gently to Subhadatta, who are you? I am Subhadatta, he replied. I am Subhadatta, a woodcutter. My master, he replied. He said, I am a simple woodcutter. The yakshas looked at his torn clothes, the yakshas looked at his poor condition, his thin body, and decided to help him. And that's why they wanted to help this woodcutter. They said to him, work for us for 1 month. He proposed him with 1 month work. We will reward you well and you will never be hungry again. And he said, if you work 1 month with us, we will reward you and you will never be hungry in future. But what about my family? Subhadatta asked. He said, my family is in the city. What about my family? The yakshas replied, tonight we will send you to your wife in a dream. Today the yakshas said, we will send you in your wife's dream today night. And when you reach to your wife's dream, you tell her that you are safe and that you will return after a month, and you also tell her that you will return after 1 month period. In the morning when she wakes up, she will find money and clothes by her side, and she will get the food as well as money by her side in the morning. Then I will gladly work for you. And he said, I am happily work with you. Okay, my master, he said, my master, I am happy and I am ready to work with you, said Subhadatta happily. Subhadatta went with the yakshas, and he with yakshas went in their company. They bathed in the river. He helped them dress in the silks which they produced out of nowhere. He also wear the silk clothes. Then he laid out the gold plates which too they produce magically, and he also wear some golden plates on his body, and that's also comes from magic. But there was no food, and he said, there is no food. I wear clothes, magic plates in my body, but there is no food. There is no food, my masters, he said to the yakshas. And he said these things to the yakshas. One of them smiled. Out of the four, one smiled and said, we know that. Take this pot. He gave him one pot, and he gave Subhadatta a beautiful pot. Put out hand inside and make a wish. They said, put your hands inside and desire some food, make some wish. Whatever you want will come out of it. Whatever you demand, whatever you think, it will come out from this pot. Subhadatta thought of delicious pulao. Firstly, he thought of pulao and put his hand in the pot. Lo and behold, and he got it. Whatever he thought of the delicious pulao, and he got the pulao from the pot. He had a rice in his hand. Then he thought of meat and other tasty food. The dishes appeared before him. Whatever he thinks, he got from the pot. The dishes appeared before him, and they appeared before him. He put the food on the gold plate and set them before the yakshas. What a wonderful pot, he said after the meal. And he said, this pot is a wonderful, and he was happy. Subhadatta worked with the yakshas for a month, and he worked with them for 1 month. Then one day they said to him, you have served us well. Yakshas said, you served us nicely. We will give you anything you ask for. And he said, we are happy and we fulfill your demand, anything whatever you want. I will take the magic pot, my masters, said Subhadatta. Subhadatta asked them, could I take this magic pot? They allowed. But they said, if you break the pot, it will return to us. Ask for something else. That's why we suggest you to ask something else. Otherwise, if you break the pot, it will disappear, said the yakshas. But I want the pot and nothing else, said Subhadatta. Subhadatta said and appealed for the same demand. He wanted that pot only, the magic pot. Next page, there is a picture. You can see it now. Then take it, said the yakshas. There was a demand of the Subhadatta for the pot, and the yakshas fulfilled his demand. Then take it, said the yakshas, and gave him the pot, and they provided the same pot. Subhadatta took the pot and went home. His wife and children were very happy to see him back, and he returned back to his family, his home. The family was very happy. He showed them the magic pot, and he also showed the magic pot to his family member. He drew out the beautiful clothes, shining jewels from it, and he took out some beautiful clothes, shining jewelry from the magic pot. They were wonderstruck, and both whole family member were wonderstruck, felt admiration and surprise. They all surprised to see this thing. Let us have a feast for all the neighbors. And he said, later I came back after 1 month. He said, let we have feast and invite the neighbors also, but don't tell them where the food comes from. And he said, and he warned the other member of his family that don't tell them where the food comes from, said Subhadatta to his wife. So they invited hundreds guests and served them the most delicious food they had ever eaten. They invited the friends, guests, more than 100 guests were there. They served the delicious food they had ever eaten. You are just a poor woodcutter. Where did you get the money to buy such good food? One of the guests asked. Out of them, one guest asked the money how he got such a beautiful food and where he got the money. Subhadatta grinned. He laughed to himself but kept quiet. He was grinned, he was happy, but he didn't tell the reason. He was afraid that someone would steal his pot. He thought that someone would steal his pot, take his pot from him. But the neighbors were curious. They kept asking again and again. At last, Subhadatta could not stop himself from boasting. After listening such questions, he was full of boasting. What is the meaning of boasting? Boasting means showing off. He wanted to show off all of them. He brought the pot out and said, he brought the pot in front of all the guests. See, the Yakshas gave me this magic pot because I worked so hard. It gives me anything I want. He explained everything about that magic pot. He brought that pot in the party and he said he worked hard. That's why he got this pot from the Yakshas. Subhadatta started dancing with the pot in his hand, and he started dancing also. And then, horror of horrors, the pot slipped from his hand and broke. And in the dance, the magic pot, slipped from his hand and broke. He quickly started picking up the pieces to put them together again. He collected the pieces in a hurry, but for a moment everyone saw the whole pot and then it vanished, and then after some time the pot disappeared from them. Subhadatta cried, if only I had not been foolish enough to boast about the pot, it would still be here. What a fool I am. And then he thought about his foolishness, because the pot was no more with him, because it was vanished away. It was disappeared. But nothing could bring the pot back now. Subhadatta went looking for the Yakshas many times, and again he went in the jungle to see the Yakshas again, but he never saw them again. But he didn't find them again in the jungle. This is the end of this story. In this story, we learn what happened when we have proud. When we have proud, we ourselves destroy our future. In the next video, we will solve the question answers, hard words, word meanings, and exercises given in this chapter. Thank you.